Your Honor, may I request that he unseal the USB and that it be allowed to be played?
Which
Yan,
part
dyan
counts?
makikita.
Your Honor, we will play various parts of the, not the whole, for
Oh,
the,
di ba? Yung
as
mga
the-
hindi buo.
That's what I was worried about.
Yes, Your Honor.
Kasi ang nangyari, chinap-chap nila yung video. Ngayon, pinabubuksan yung USB at panonoorin yung video na nabuo. Merong mga part ng video na hindi niya binanggit at hindi niya pinakita diyan sa pangalawang araw ng impeachment. Di ba? At ngayon, makikita natin kung kabuuan ng video na hindi niya naman in-investigate. Yung baga, sinapchap nila putol-putol. Yung mga nabanggit ng prosecutor kahapon, puro putol-putol ang video. Hindi nila lahat pinakita kahapon. Kaya ito po, panonoorin nila ngayon yung buong video na hindi lang si Vice President ang nag-appear dun. Hindi lang. Dito nyo
We
makikita.
understood
Hindi
by
lang.
the faces of the honorable members of
At
the court.
hindi lang
So,
yung sinasabi nilang assassin, nagalit at nagbanta, hindi lang yun ang video ron Meron pang iba.
we will just
Play parts.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mga
of it.
part,
And you
yung mga
identified,
ibang
I
part
presume, the
na talaga hindi
timestamp.
Yes, we have,
pinakita.
Your Honor. I will get to it.
Witness may open the seal.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah,
And
inopen
counsel for
na,
the
di ba?
prosecutor
Kaya
is
galing sa kanya yan,
instructed
ha?
to,
Galing sa
accompany
kanya yan.
counsel, one of the counsels for the respondent
Mo.
in the tech booth to make sure that it's the same USB being presented.
For the record, Your Honor, the witness is opening the prosecution's exhibit P-4-10, Your Honor.
I did an apology. And then, ang sabi po niya, I just have to do an MR. And I did an MR, but they did not rule on it. And then suddenly they have an order transferring me. When ang nauna naman na order ng final ng lawyers namin was an MR to lift that order of contempt. Because they said that was the procedure. If they were not able to rule on that, how were they able to come up with an order, to transfer me to the women's correctional in the dead of the night? I mean, bakit ganun? Wala na bang rights yung mga tao? They just be room and then just get... Wala, bakit ba? I don't understand.
Your Honor, may I ask that the
Ayan na nga mga kababayan at mga kapads press dahil sa day 3 na po ng impeachment para sa ating mahal na Vice President Inday Sara at heto sa pagpapatuloy ng impeachment. Ayan po mga kababayan at mga kapads press sa pagpapatuloy nga ng impeachment sa araw na ito na day 3. Day 3 na po tayo mga kababayan. Dito po sa video ito ay masasaksikan natin kung paano kontrahin ang bawat hakbang sa cross-examine ni CJ Narbasa, Attorney CJ Narbasa, para sa witness ng prosecution. Diba? At syempre, ang basurang strategy ng prosecution legal counsel. Yung strategy nila na kung talagang hanggat maaari, nag-o-object lagi. Diba? Talagang ginugulo lang at halatang nililito ang diskarte ni Attorney CJ Narbasa na cross-examine sa legal defense ni Vice President Inday Sara. Pero kayo dito ay sa video ito kung ano ang yabang ng abogado ni Luistro na sinasabing private prosecution ay unti-unti nang umaaray. Malalaman natin yan, di ba? Halata na talagang guguluhin lang ang focus ni Attorney at legal defense ni Vice President Inday Sara. Di ba? Kaya ito po panoorin po natin ang video mo to at bago po ang lahat ay welcome po muna sa aking channel at heto at muling nagbabalik ang inyong lingkod Pads Press TV at syempre samahan nyo na rin ng pagsasubscribe at like, di ba? Kaya ito po panoorin po natin ang video ito na nangyayari sa impeachment.
I be allowed
Ito po yan, legal counsel.
to approach a witness.
Yan, legal counsel ni Inday Sara.
Good afternoon, Mr. Kalilong.
Good afternoon, sir.
During your direct examination, you testified that you were trained on photo and video authentication.
Yes, sir.
You said that you were trained for 2 weeks?
specific for photo and video, sir.
Sir, my questions are answerable by yes or a no. Can you
Yes or
please
no lang.
constrain yourself to these questions, unless I tell you, okay?
Objection to that,
Oh.
Your Honor, please.
And you got this training
Your Honor,
from
I'll
Max.
check that. I have to
Before
make an
counsel for
objection.
respondent proceeds,
Ayan na naman tayo. Grabe tong prosecutor na to. Kahapon, tira ka ng tira di ba? Yung mga pinagsasabi mo nga, winarningan ka, di ba? Dahil nga pinadidelete ni ah Senate Judge Pia Cayetano ang mga pinagsasabi nitong prosecutor nito. Ngayon, siya naman object ng object. Talagang yan na po, umpisa pa lang. Grabe ng pag-object mo. Umpisa pa lang, ginugulo mo na. Etong prosecutor na to. Talagang strategy nyo, bulok at basura. Parang ayaw mong magalaw at matanong yung yung witness nyo Dahil nga talagang basura din talaga ang witness nyo.
counsel for the prosecutor to let the presiding officer
Your Honor.
recognize you first. You are so recognized, sir. What is your objection?
Thank you so much. Inasmuch as I would like to accommodate the defense that in asking the question that the witness is to be limited to a yes or no question, Your Honor, please.
Naku, grabe naman. Ba't mo naman lilimitahan? Ikaw naman. Ang lupit naman ng abogado niyong prosecution. Samantalang kayo kahapon, unlimited ang pinagsasabi ninyo. Tapos yung tanong ni Rizal Taveros kahapon, na sinoplak ni Senador Pia Cayetano. Hindi pa nga nag-uumpisa, tinatapos na ni Risa. Yung sa pamamagitan ng tanong niya. Yung buong, kumbaga, may conclusion na ang tawag doon.
Fortunately, Your Honor, please, that's not sanctioned in the rules. There's
Grabe,
nothing in
no?
our rules that would allow a defense to constrain a witness, even on cross-examination, to answer the questions by a yes or no answer. It's not in the rules. So, Your Honor, please, we cannot constrain a witness to answer.
Hindi ka pwedeng magmagaling dyan kasi nandiyan dyan yung presiding officer. Nagmamagaling ka sa presiding officer. Sila pa rin ang masusunod. Kahit anong sabihin mo dyan sa harap ng mga senador dyan. Presiding officer pa rin ang magdi-decide. Ginagawa mo ng ikaw na ang gusto mo, ikaw na masusunod Ikaw na lang kaya mag-presiding officer dyan. Ang lupit
Answering either yes or no. The witness should be able to qualify. The usual answer by the defense is that it could be handled by the prosecution on redirect. But that is not the case, Your Honor, please. So long as there is nothing in the rules that would allow the defense to constrain the witness to answer yes or no, the prosecution will vehemently object to that, Your Honor,
The
please.
presiding officer
Your
overrules
Honor.
the
kahit
presiding
kahit
officer
na kahit na sabihin mong may kapangyarihan kayo diyan na prosecution na i-block o kaya ipatigil yung tanong ni attorney CJ Narbasa, wala ka rin magagawa. Kasi nga eto si Judge sa Senadora Chis Escudero pa rin ang masusunod. Kahit na magsalita ka na magsalita diyan, wala ka rin magagawa.
rules the objection. The counsel for prosecutors can make a continuing objection regarding this matter, but it is the position of the presiding officer that the witness is seasoned enough. According to his testimony yesterday, he has attended over, if I recall correctly, 30 hearings already. So he would know how to respond and to explain if the need would arise, and it's up for counsel for the respondent, if at all, to strike out whatever answers that are not responsive to his question. Counsel for respondent may proceed.
Thank
We
you.
would abide, Your Honor. We would abide.
Thank you, counsel for the prosecutors.
And you testified that you got this training from MaxCore Interventures.
Yes, sir.
correct? And you said that the training you got from MaxCore Interventures was in digital forensics.
Yes, sir.
I have with me in Articles of Partnership of MaxCore Interventures Co. You see that it states that it is the Articles of Partnership of MaxCore Interventures Co.
Your Honor, may we allow Attorney Stephen Magallon to also approach the witness at stand to peruse the document. And of course, at this juncture, Your Honor, please, I have to object.
I have no question.
Yeah. Ito kasi yung tanong yung ginagawa ng defense ni Vice President Inday Sara, yung credibilidad kasi nung witness, yan talagang tinatanong niya. Kumbaga, palalabasin ang credibilidad diyan ng witness. Kung anong klaseng witness ang iniharap niyo diyan sa impeachment. Kayong mga prosecution, talaga naman.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah. I am objecting to
Uma-object
the
na naman.
witness being shown an articles of incorporation, sorry, a partnership of a partnership, Your Honor, please. Anyways, since the question has not been asked, I
Let
will.
us wait for the question, counsel. In the meantime, the presiding officer allows counsel for the prosecutors to examine the document being presented to the witness.
And Your Honor, for the reference of the senators, we are flashing this Articles of Partnership on the screens. Sir, please take a look at page 2 of these articles. Page 2, sir. That's here. Page 1, page 2. Let's read it together, okay? Primary purpose, to engage in the business of trading both import and export of goods on wholesale, retail basis. Do you see that, sir?
Yes, sir.
Now on page, the same very same page 2. The secondary purpose. Let's read it together again. Own, use, improve, develop, subdivide, sell, exchange, lease of all kinds, including buildings, houses, apartments, and other structures. Do you see that, sir?
Yes, sir.
After that, in the same page 2, the secondary purpose is to print, publish, distribute, buy, sell, acquire rights to and generally deal in all kinds of software packages, books, periodicals, newspapers, magazines, journals, and other publications dealing in or having to do with subjects of all kinds, character, and all acts of things as may time to time be deemed needful, necessary, or required. You see that, sir?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Now I'm showing you a screenshot of the website of this MaxScore Interventures Co. It states under About Us. I am also flashing this on the screen, Your Honors, for the ease of the senator judges.
Your Honor, at this juncture, the prosecution
Yan ka na naman.
will now manifest that there was no question propounded as to the presentation of the Articles of Partnership. And the counsel is now moving forward to the presentation of an alleged website. Therefore, it seems that the defense counsel is the one presenting the documents without propounding any question to this witness. Highly improper, Your Honor, please. Highly improper. The counsel should be asking question and not presenting document. You will have your turn when the defense team is allowed to present your evidence. 2 documents, no question yet. Highly improper, Your Honor, please. Again, I don't want to put the lawyer on the spot, but that is highly improper. Ask questions.
Your Honor, I did ask questions.
No, there was no question.
Oh,
So we asked that the transcript be read back.
Counsel, kindly proceed.
Thank you.
Counsel for the prosecutors, with understanding that Mr. Calilong is not testifying as to the truth of whatever counsel asked him or what he read, because clearly he's not competent
Agreed,
to
Your Honor.
testify as to the truth of what is contained in the Articles of Partnership. However, as to the fact that he read it and saw it, up to that extent, and the senator judges are so advised as well. So ordered. You may proceed, sir.
Thank you, sir. And I am on cross, Your Honor. Thank you.
Oh, yan. So, plak ka na naman.
Sir, under the words About Us, it says MaxScore Interventures has been established as a one-stop source of different products and services intended for both government and private institutions. Its company tagline, Innovation Without Boundaries, stands true testament to provide customers with quality merchandise, from the simplest to the most sophisticated ones at very affordable prices. The company places a long-term business relationship through customer satisfaction on top of its priority list, with integrity and honesty as the foundation of the company. It envisions to evolve into excellence amidst the competitive pace of information technology. You see that, sir?
Yes, sir.
Sir, now I'm showing you another screenshot of the website of this MaxScore Interventures Co. You confirm that I'm also flashing this for the ease of the court. Sir,
At this point, Your Honor, please, allowed. The prosecution is allowed.
Counsel for the prosecutors recognized.
Your Honor, not by way of an objection, but a manifestation, Your Honor, please.
Your Honor,
Based-
this is-
wait. I'm not
Before
done.
that, I would like to object to your manifestation. Your Honor, there's no objection. Why is the
Your Honor,
prosecutor allowed to manifest during my cross-examination?
Counsel
Honor.
for respondent, kindly wait for the presiding
Yes.
officer to recognize you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
What is the desire of the counsel for the prosecutors to
I
make
would like to put into record the simple fact, Your Honor, please, that basis has not yet been laid as to the presentation of these documents. He presented an articles of partnership and screenshots of websites without saying who took these screenshots or who, from where did the defense get the articles of partnership. That is only by way of manifestation. No need for the court to rule on that, Your Honor, please.
Noted. Order ruling of the presiding officer stands. Counsel may proceed.
Your Honor, may I respond?
No need, counsel. It was not an objection. Please proceed with your cross.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I also state the manifestation, Your Honor? Your Honor, the basis of the defense was laid.
For the record, the chair will allow it. Just this
Thank you.
once, please.
The basis of the defense was laid when we asked him whether he testified that he got his training as an expert witness from MaxCore Ventures. That's
Counsel, please proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Sir, could you take a look at this? Under the words "our products," the products seen there are office supplies and equipment, ICT execution. I think it is Exhibit P-4-3 in series.
P-4-
3 series.
Your Honor, please, manifestation. The witness, number one, mentioned the affidavit of investigation, but that the witness did not identify the documents. So for the record, Your Honor, please, that document is not yet presented in courts as a documentary evidence, Your Honor, please. So highly improper for the defense to elicit that document through this witness, precisely because this witness did not yet identify the affidavit of investigation, Your Honor, please.
Which exhibit is this? I believe he did, counsel, but which exhibit is this?
Exhibit P-4-3 to Exhibit P-4-3BB, Your Honor.
Your Honor, please, if I may, it was not yet identified, but it's pre-marked, Your Honor, please, to be presented by our next witness, Attorney Jeremy Lotto. It's highly improper in as much as we want to accommodate the defense.
So who is the signatory in that document? Is it
Your Honor, Mr. Kalilong is a signatory to that document.
is one of the signatories?
Yes.
Is one of the signatories. But the counsel for prosecutor is correct. This document has not yet been identified by any of the witness for the counsel for the prosecutors. You will get your chance, counsel for the respondent, when Attorney Lotok testifies later, which I believe this is the only exhibit that he will be testifying to.
All right, Your Honor.
Kindly proceed, counsel.
You mentioned a affidavit of investigation, correct?
Yes, sir.
And this affidavit of investigation, you sent a copy to the House of Representatives Committee on Justice.
Yes, sir.
You identified it during the House Committee hearings on April 29, 2025.
No, in
Yes, sir.
Justice Committee.
I'm showing you now an affidavit of investigation. This is marked as Exhibit D-4-46 in series, Your Honor.
D-4-46 and series. Is there a counterpart marking from the counsel for prosecutors?
Yes, Your Honor. This is P-4-3 to P-4-3BB.
Thank you. For the record.
This annex of this affidavit of investigation has appendages, correct? Annexes,
Yes, sir.
and it forms a whole, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sir, do you confirm that you signed this?
I'm one of the signatories, sir.
Do you want me to have him identify signature? Okay. Your Honor, do you have here, sir? Kaso lang, sir, yung sinumbit mo po, I withdraw, Your Honor. Apart from this affidavit of investigation, dated February 10, are you aware if there is another affidavit of investigation executed by the NBI represented by the Cybercrime Division in relation to this case?
This is the only one that is submitted, sir.
No, executed.
Only
Sir,
one?
My question is
The defense
executed.
cannot
Sura,
argue with
yan.
the witness, Your Honor, please.
Paaray na siya dyan, no? Di ba? Okay, yan, dyan na po. Unti-unti nang umaaray ang prosecution. Dahil nga, ito, pinaamin na yung witness ninyo.
Counsel, if he is not responsive to your question, do not argue with the witness.
Yes, Your
Kindly
Honor.
rephrase.
Ay, documents, evidence yan eh. Bakit
Apart
mo
from this affidavit of
kukontrahin?
investigation, are you aware if there's any other affidavit of investigation signed by the NBI represented by the cybercrime?
Okay, at that juncture, I have to object. Vague, Your Honor, affidavit of investigation signed by
Related
the
to this
NBI.
case,
There
Your
could be thousands
Related
of
to this
documents.
case.
If the witness knows,
So, related. O ano?
witness may answer.
Oh.
Is there any other affidavit of investigation executed by the NBI cybercrime in relation to this case, witness?
As far as I remember, sir, this is the final affidavit of investigation, sir.
So,
Final affidavit.
pina-answer, di ba?
Are you sure,
Plakda
Agent?
yung
Let me remind you
prosecutor.
that you are under oath.
Yes, sir.
I have with me a certification, a DOJ certification, executed by J.V. Lawrence B. Bandung. Senior Assistant State Prosecutor J.V. Bandung. For the record, Your Honor, this is Exhibit D-4-29 for the defense. Do you see this, sir?
Yes, sir.
This certification dated February 5, 2025, states, and I quote, the complaint referral does not contain all the necessary evidence to prove the essential elements of the crime. Therefore, it is recommended that the same be first referred for case buildup. Do you see that?
Yes, sir.
Now below that, in the second page, below that, under the word notes, number 1, therefore, states, and I quote, that there is no... May I have this flashed on the screen, please? For the ease of the court. So the Honorable Court can follow. Under notes again, sir. For the record, Your Honor, we are flashing the certification on the screen. Under notes, sir, number 1 therefore states, and I quote, there is no affidavit of the persons who recorded the video entitled VP November 23 Press Con at Batasan through open broadcast software OBS and in turn stored it in a digital video disc. Do you see that, sir?
Yes, sir.
Let's go to page 2. On paragraph 7, it states, and I quote, one of the elements of the crime of grave threats is that the offender threatens another with infliction upon the latter's person, honor, or property, or upon that of the latter's family of any wrong amounting to any crime. In the instant complaint, only the NBI executed an affidavit and there was no participation on the part of the offended parties, as it appears. NBI is not the offended party for the crime of grave threats. Do you see that?
Yes, sir.
Above this, in paragraph 6, it states that, and I quote, only the minutes of the meeting with several personalities and representatives from various media outfits were submitted. And although the minutes were signed, there was no individual affidavit executed regarding the contents of said minutes. Do you see that, sir?
Yes, sir.
On paragraph 5, it states that, and I quote, the affidavit of one Patria Morales mentioned that she stored these footages in a USB and submitted it to the NBI. However, there was no USB attached to the complaint, only a DVD was attached. There was no detail regarding the contents of this DVD. Do you see that, sir?
Yes, sir.
On paragraph 4, it states, and I quote, Annex L did not indicate who made such TSN. There was also no affidavit of the person who made the TSN. Do you see that?
Yes, sir.
On paragraph 3, it states that, and I quote, Annexes I and K, open parenthesis, DVDs with markings NBI-CNN-C-2412-43-6-2 and NBI-C-CN-C-24-12-436-2, close parenthesis, were not accompanied by an affidavit of the record and TSN, also affidavit of the one who will execute the TSN.
Yes, sir.
On paragraph 2, it states, and I quote, the press briefing conducted on October 18 was not recorded and or stored in the DVD, no video submitted, and there was no TSN of the said briefing, and the taking the Now you are aware, sir, so now, is your memory refreshed, sir? Did the DOJ send back the original affidavit of investigation to the NBI?
Yes, sir. As far as
Thank you.
Oh, yes.
Now, you are aware that on February 11, 2025, the NBI, through its then director, retired Judge Jaime B. Santiago, wrote to the Office of the Prosecutor General submitting a revised affidavit of investigation.
Yes, sir.
This is your affidavit of investigation dated February 10, right? February 10, 2025.
So,
Yes, sir.
wait. So, objection, Your Honor. The defense said that this is your affidavit, dated February 10, without showing any document to the
I'm asking,
witness.
sir,
How
Meron
could the
pa nga
witness
eh,
answer
binabasa pa lang eh.
to a question that is not accompanied with a document? That should be the basis for the question and the
and
answer,
this
Your
is
Honors.
your affidavit. I will reform your honor.
Oh,
kindly reform,
di
Counsel.
ba?
Thank you.
Affidavit niya
This is
yan
your
eh.
affidavit dated
Oh, kaya nga
February 10,
binabasa.
2024, correct?
Oh, ibig sabihin, pag affidavit mo, yun yung kinaklaro ng defense, 'di ba? Binablock mo agad eh.
Sorry, sir.
Halatang halata eh, no? Talagang sinisira lang ang focus ng defense ni Inday Sara. Sa bagay, ganyan ang labanan, di ba? Pero talagang patagisan talaga ng ano yan eh, ng talino. Talino ng mga abogado. Di ba? Kung sino lang talagang mabuka. Pero yung pagkabuka niya, talagang halata naman na talagang binablock niya na
Can I make a
kung saan
manifestation,
papunta.
Your Honor, please? I
Your
don't
Honor, can I
Tanong
see
eh,
object
di
again
ba?
to this manifestation?
manifestation. I will not even object. I'm being generous. Your Honor,
Counsel,
wit-
let's wait for the witness to review it. It's a voluminous document.
Ano,
The signatures on
hinahanap
the last page.
ng
You
document
can make
eh.
a responding objection to
Signature.
the style, manner, or cross-examination of the counsel for responding at the proper time.
Mumaaray na. Ayan po, no? Unti-unti ng, hindi natin alam, no? Pero, para sa tingin ko, parang umaaray na eh, no? Dahil talagang kung saan na ipapunta eh, yung
Is this
kabalastugan eh.
the amended affidavit of investigation?
This is a photocopy of the
Yes, sir.
affidavit, sir.
This is the amended one.
Yes, sir. The photocopy, sir.
Thank you.
With the permission of counsel, Mr.
Sabi
Cardino,
din, no,
what was the
napahamin.
date of the first affidavit you submitted that was returned by the DOJ to the NBI?
As far as I remember, January 30. And was, when the certification was issued, we complied with the requirements and submitted it on February 10. That's
Have
why
you
there's a revision.
identified that affidavit of investigation dated January 30 in yesterday's proceedings? No. Yes or no?
Sir?
Have you identified the January 30?
The one that I identified, Your Honor, is the authentication, Your Honor.
Not the affidavit of investigation. So you have not done so.
Yes, sir.
This one, you have not done so too.
Yes, Your Honor.
For the record, counsel, you may proceed.
I'm showing you now a letter dated January 30 from the former NBI Director Jaime Santiago.
Now, I have to object, Your Honor, please. You know, the
Yeah,
defense
no,
has been
talagang
confronting this
Papunta na
witness
sa ano eh,
documents.
dating direktor eh. Papunta na sa dating direktor kung ano yung magiging resulta nung magiging tanong nung ni Attorney CJ. Pero ito binablock na naman. Object na naman ng prosecutor.
Even without marking and identifying the source of these documents.
Your
It's
Honor,
like plucking out of thin air a document, presenting them the document to the witness, and withdrawing the document.
Your Honor, that's up
Without
to the...
even introducing this piece of evidence, this piece of exhibits into evidence. So my question is, through the presiding officer, is the defense not entering these documents into evidence, Your Honor, please?
They can do so at the proper time, counsel, but insofar as the witness is concerned, I think the basis was laid when he said that he executed only one affidavit of investigation in connection with this case. Now it seems that there are
Oh, di
two
ba?
affidavits,
I would like to make
both of which have not yet been presented. One will be presented, I think, by Attorney Lotok.
Your Honor, for
the
the
first
record-
one, we're not aware of it. Is that correct, counsel for the respondent?
Your Honor, he just identified a copy of the affidavit of investigation.
Dated January 30?
April 10,
Oh,
2025.
meron eh.
April,
February
February
10,
10.
sorry, Your Honor. February 10.
February 10, Your Honor, please.
What about the first affidavit? The witness said he had the first affidavit.
Yes, Your Honor. Not yet.
Not yet.
Yes.
You only cited a January 30 letter of
Yes,
the
Your Honor.
former NBI
I cited, Your Honor, a
Director.
certification by the DOJ returning an affidavit.
And that is now the problem, Your Honor. In fact, even I am confused because the
Papunta na sa DOJ.
introduced into evidence by the defense.
Yes. Papunta na sa hamon yung DOJ. Tapos ngayon, saka ka nagkukontra-kontra na. Eh di halata.
Please proceed and kindly help the court to be
Thank
clarified
you.
regarding this matter.
You mentioned that that you were aware that the then director, retired Judge B. Santiago, wrote to the office of the Prosecutor General submitting investigation on February 11, 2025. I'm showing you now that letter dated February 11, 2025. For
Kung
the record, this is
magtutugma,
Exhibit D-4-43
Of,
for the defense.
up for the defense, you mean pre-marked, I
Pre-marked.
suppose. Because when you say marked as evidence for the
Pre-marked.
defense, it's not yet. Your turn has, you have yet to present your exhibit, so it should be pre-marked, Your Honor, please.
No, it's pre-marked, and I believe both the defense and the respondent, the prosecution also have common pieces of evidence which should decided during pre-trial. This is not one of them. Which you decided during pre-trial to be marked
It's not
separately.
one of those few common piece of evidence.
Yes, there are a few.
Sir,
Please proceed, counsel, for the respondent. Witness the answer.
there is a signature above the name Judge Jaime B. Santiago. Whose signature is that?
Your Honor, now I would like to object to the relevance.
Okay.
A letter is being, the witness being confronted with a letter coming from the former NBI Director, Judge Jaime B. Santiago, and this witness is now being asked to identify whose signature is that. That's obvious.
I'll allow it conditionally if you can show the relevance
Your Honor-
insofar as your ability to test the credibility and the accuracy of the witness is concerned. In the meantime, I'll allow it. Kindly show the connection, counsel.
Thank you. Sir, whose signature is this?
As far as
Kung
I
totoo
remember,
ang
signature
nagpasa
of
siya,
Director
oo nga, no?
Santiago, sir.
Thank you.
Kung totoo nga, no?
On the last line of the letter, on the fourth page, sir, please take a look. Last line. It says, and I quote, "To support our recommendations attached herein is the revised affidavit of investigation, including its attachments." Did you see that, Agent?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. And you confirm that the former NBI Director, Jaime Santiago, wrote to the Prosecutor General, Richard Anthony Di Fadolion, a letter dated January 30, 2025. This is one of the documents that you submitted to the Committee on Justice, correct? Okay, I will show you now. May I have this flashed on the screen? Do you recall this document?
Yes, sir.
Yes. January 30, 2025 is a date earlier than February 10, 2025, correct?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor,
That's an
Counsel for
answer,
the
Your Honor.
prosecutor.
Your Honor, the witness being asked
Aray,
which
aray na
Your
naman.
Honor,
first.
Grabe.
Relevance,
Ano
Your
naman
Honor.
niya?
Relevance.
Counsel, if the witness knows and the counsel for respondent will be given the latitude to test the credibility, accuracy, and completeness of the testimony. of the witness.
Oh,
But we
di ba?
know your continuing objection, because you already sound frustrated,
Oo.
counsel, in regard to this line of questioning by the
I'm very
counsel
patient,
for
Your Honor,
respondent.
please. I'm very patient.
Binibitin Grabe,
The
oh.
counsel for respondent may proceed. Witness
Thank
may
you.
answer.
He already answered, Your Honor. Thank you. You earlier confirmed that there was actually a certification dated February 5, 2025. You
Objection, misleading. I don't
I have no
remember
question,
this
Your Honor.
witness.
Ang kulit.
Stating
Let
that
the
there
counsel
was-
finish with this question, counsel.
He even read it, Your Honor. You likewise confirmed that in that said certification, dated February 5, 2025, the earlier affidavit of investigation were subject to 7 recommendations. And you confirmed that you read that.
Objection. Misleading, Your Honor,
objection.
please. Now the counsel mentioned 7 grounds. 7 grounds. And I don't remember this witness uttering
Yan bang witness nyo talagang nakikipag-ugnayan sa mga DOJ at NBI talaga? O talagang yung witness nyo maraming alam? Di ba? Talagang pinablock niya no?
the term 7 grounds. What I do remember, Your Honor, please, is that this witness was confronted with a
unti-unti
certification,
nang
a letter,
umaray,
whatever.
di ba?
But now
Mga kababayan, talagang unti-unti nang umara at talagang unti-unti niya nang talagang binibitin ang mga tanong ng legal defense ni Vice President Inday Sara. Dahil nga talagang dito talagang pinapaamin talaga ni CJ Narbasa yung witness nila. Talagang para dun sila mabuking. Sa totoo lang. Baka
this
Yari
the counsel
dito
is now asking this witness to confirm the contents of those certifications or letters. Misleading.
No,
That's
Your-
not allowed.
Anong
Due
misleading?
because the counsel is now assuming facts that have yet to be established. Can I repeat that? This witness was only confronted with certifications, letters, dated this, dated that. And now, the
Pinagko-combine
counsel now
nga
asking,
Your
do you
Honor, please,
confirm?
he's
Do you
now
confirm,
testifying.
right?
Kaya
Let me finish.
confirm Kaya kino-confirm nga kung totoong talagang yung witness nyo nakipag-ugnayan at siya talaga ang nag-investigate sa video niyo, di ba?
Now he is asking this witness to confirm that in that letter there are 7 grounds, as if this witness uttered those words. The ground is misleading, definition. This counsel is assuming facts that have yet to be established through this witness, Your Honor, please.
Counsel, again, the witness is not a newbie. I think he can handle himself and would know how to
Oh.
answer if indeed he is familiar or not with what is being presented to him. And thus far, he has responded based on his knowledge of these documents. Chair will allow it. Witness
you.
may answer.
Sir,
Can you repeat the question, counsel?
you confirmed that there was a certification dated February 5, 2025. You likewise confirmed that in said certification,
Your Honor, compound question. Compound
there's
question.
no question.
Wait.
Kindly wait for the presiding officer to recognize you before answering.
Oh.
Yes.
Much
Please,
obliged,
counsel for the
Hintay
prosecutors,
muna.
please finish with your objection.
Thank you so much. Can I?
Yes,
Your
please
Honor,
proceed, counsel.
compound questions.
May-
The
may
witness is
ano
now being confronted with 2 successive questions without allowing this witness to answer the first question. What makes a compound question?
No need to lecture, counsel. Counsel for respondent, please reform.
Your Honor, I had no question. I had no question yet.
Kindly proceed with your question.
Thank you, Your Honor. The earlier affidavit of investigation was subject to 7 recommendations from the DOJ
Vague, Your Honor,
for
please.
case build-up.
Objection, vague. The earlier investigation, which investigation is the counsel referring to?
We already-
Objection, vague.
We already established, Your Honor, there was an earlier one. This is
Overruled,
the-
overruled. Again, the witness is competent enough to testify. Overruled. Witness, kindly proceed with your question, counsel.
Yes. In the revised affidavit of investigation dated February 10, 2025, that you identified, despite DOJ's recommendation number 6 that you earlier read,
Objection, Your Honor,
there,
objection.
Sir, Your Honor, I'm not
If
yet
the
finished.
ground is
Can we
already-
wait for the counsel to finish with this question, counsel, please?
Nahalata na grabe.
Sir, there were still no affidavits of the journalists from the media outlets in your affidavit of investigation dated February 10.
Witness, not answer first. Objection, Your Honor, please. Misleading.
Why is
The-
it misleading, counsel?
The counsel said the earlier affidavit of investigation. In fact, Your Honor, please, he referred to the February 10 investigation. That's not the earlier investigation. That is the final affidavit investigation submitted to the DOJ. Misleading. Misleading, Your Honor.
Your Honor,
The presiding officer will ask the question. Mr. Witness, did you attach the affidavits of the 2 witnesses that viewed the video of the Vice President in the February 10 affidavit?
Yes, sir. Let me qualify my answer in number 6, sir.
You may do so.
In number 6, sir, the DOJ requested an affidavit to be executed regarding the contents of the minutes. I executed an affidavit attesting to those minutes, sir, which I'm part of the interview, sir.
But was it attached to the February 10 affidavit?
Yes, sir.
Counsel for the respondent, your witness.
Thank you. Sir, but there are no affidavits of the journalists from the media outlets, correct? My
Yes or
question
no?
is not found there, Your Honor.
Oh, Your Honor, please.
My question is not.
Yes or no?
Wait,
Yes or
wait.
no?
The counsel is confronting the witness with a document, and he propounded
I
questions,
was
and then
not-
he asked another question, and he took the document away. What's
Your
the
Honor,
purpose of that?
I was-
Objection, Your Honor, please.
My question is plain, Your Honor.
Let the
Do you-
witness peruse the document you presented him with. Let him answer that through the document.
My question is plain, Your Honor.
Your Honor, a witness should be allowed to peruse the
I
document
am
that he was
not-
confronted with.
Counsels, please, please. Witness, I think the witness understood the question. Mr. Calilong, you may answer if you understand the question.
I will repeat the question. Your
Kindly
Honor.
repeat, counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor. There is still no affidavits of the journalists from media outlets appended on your revised affidavit of investigation, sir.
May I qualify my answer, sir?
No, sir.
Oh.
Just answer yes or no.
Kindly look at the
Yes
document
or no?
presented to you. On redirect, counsel can make you explain the disparity, if any. The question is simple. Are the affidavits attached to the affidavit of investigation?
May you see the question number 6?
Your Honor, my question does not relate to question number
Kindly
6.
show the witness, counsel.
I will.
It will enable him to give an intelligent answer
Can we
to the
please
question.
slash certification and put it to paragraph number 6?
The paragraph number 6 states that only the minutes of meeting with several personalities and representatives from various media outfits were submitted. Although the minutes were signed, there were no individual affidavit executed regarding to the content of the minutes. On this,
Okay, sir. I have no
So the
question.
answer is the affidavits are not attached.
I have executed an affidavit, sir.
No, the
Sir,
affidavits of the two journalists are not attached. I think that's the only question of
Yes, sir.
counsel for the respondent.
Thank you, Your Honor. Instead, sir, as you confirmed, what you appended to the affidavit of investigation are affidavits of NBI agents, correct?
Yes, sir.
Not the journalists who were present
The one who
during the
interviewed.
November 23, 2024 press conference.
The one who interviewed, sir.
Yeah, the one in the interview. Not the journalists.
Yes, sir.
Ask and answer, Your Honor.
Sir, in the revised affidavit of investigation dated February 10, 2025 that you identified, despite DOJ's recommendation number 7, can we show again DOJ recommendation number 7? In the certification dated February 5, 2025, it is still the NBI Cybercrime Division that is the complainant.
I believe
Sino
this is
yun?
answered on the letter of the director, sir.
Sir, my answer is answerable by yes and no. The complainant is still the NBI Cybercrime Division.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes.
The supposed offended parties in this case would be President Bongbong Marcos,
Yes, sir.
the First Lady Lisa Marcos,
Yes, sir.
the former Speaker of the House Martin Romualdez.
Yes, sir.
Did President Marcos appear before the NBI during its investigation?
No, sir.
Did the First Lady Lisa Marcos appear before the NBI during its investigation?
No, sir.
Did the former Speaker Martin Romualdez appear before the NBI during its investigation?
No, sir.
Sir, I'm showing you again for the record the affidavit of investigation. Sir, did you attach to that affidavit of investigation dated February 10, 2025, an affidavit of the President Marcos?
Only the responses, sir.
Sir, listen to my question.
That's
Did
the
you-
answer.
Your Honor, he did not answer.
Kaya
so
nga
I'm entitled to
tatanungin
ask
na,
him.
oh.
Not responsive. The question was, Mr. Witness, Did you attach the affidavit of President Marcos to the February 10 affidavit?
No, sir.
Did you attach an affidavit of the First Lady, Lisa Marcos, on your affidavit?
No.
No, sir.
Did you attach an affidavit of former Speaker Martin Romualdez on your affidavit of investigation?
No, sir.
To your
No,
knowledge,
wala
if you know,
naman
sir,
pala eh.
did President Marcos file any criminal complaint against Vice President Sara Duterte as a result of the November 23, 2024 online press conference?
He made a statement.
No, sir. My question is, if you know, did the President file any criminal complaint against the Vice President?
I have no personal knowledge.
Did the First Lady Lisa Araneta Marcos file any criminal complaint against VP Sara?
I have no personal knowledge.
How about the Speaker Martin Romualdez? Did he file any criminal complaint against VP Sara as a result of the November 23, 2024 online press conference?
I have no personal knowledge.
Did you really investigate this case?
Oh, Your Honor,
Withdrawn, Your Honor.
argumentative,
Withdrawn.
Your Honor, please.
Withdrawn.
Did you really
Withdrawn.
investigate this?
How about
Nag-imbestiga ba?
the Speaker
Di
Martin
ba?
Romualdez? In other words, sir, the alleged offended parties were not included as complainants in the case you filed with the Department of Justice.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Please.
Thank you. And despite the fact that the NBI Cybercrime Division did not comply with recommendations number 6 and number 7 in the certification date February 5, 2026, it nevertheless filed the revised affidavit of investigation dated February 10, 2025 that you identified today.
Can I qualify my answer, sir?
No, sir. Just answer with a yes or no.
Witness may be allowed to answer according to how he wishes to explain. You may proceed, Mr. Witness, to answer.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Your Honor. For this case po, we complied with the requirements of the DOJ. That's why we secured a second certification wherein our documents is enough for preliminary investigation, sir.
Okay, thank you. And this certification is a certification dated February 5, 2025, correct?
Kindly show the witness the
This is
document.
not the new certification, sir.
Oh, sorry, sir. So, apologies, Your Honor. February 11.
Yes, sir.
This was also executed by Senior Assistant State Prosecutor J.V. Lawrence B. Bandong, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now let's discuss the nature of the investigation you conducted. You claimed in your affidavit, sir, that affidavit of investigation, that the NBI began its investigation into the VP's remarks because it was directed by the DOJ to do so.
Motu proprio and directed, sir.
Okay. Do you understand what you just said, sir?
Oh,
Yes, sir.
oh. Can I
I'm
object to
asking,
that,
sir.
Your Honor, please? That's
I'm asking, sir, it
argumentative.
makes sense, Your Honor.
Argumentative counsel. Move on.
Mutuo proprio, sir, means...
Oh, no, objection. You cannot lecture counsel. This is
Sir, what does mutuo
cross-examination.
you mentioned mutuo proprio. What does it mean?
Even without a complainant, we started the investigation, sir.
Are you sure, sir?
Oh, argumentative. Are you sure,
get-
sir?
Move on,
Are
counsel.
you sure,
Move on.
sir?
How...
Napahamin.
How about direct investigation? What does that mean?
Your Honor. Okay, never mind.
Directed investigation. What does that mean?
There is instruction from above, sir.
From?
Above. From
Above.
upper.
What does above mean?
Sino yun?
It may be the DOJ or the higher.
Higher. What's higher than the DOJ?
Hindi executive.
Based on that, it's only
Executive
DOJ, sir.
na.
Based on the... You said above the DOJ, sir.
No, sir. Above the
Chief
Sir,
of
NBI.
you said above...
Executive.
May I ask for a...
Argumentative, Your Honor.
Counsel,
Argumentative.
counsel, again, I would have to sustain the objection. It is argumentative. I heard
All
the
right,
answer,
Your
and he meant as a general term above. But
Above,
referring
oo.
apparently to only the DOJ in this particular.
Hindi sinasabi ang
Please submit,
totoo
Your
eh.
Please proceed.
You confirmed that the NBI Cybercrime Division is the complainant in the case against the Vice President and that the DOJ filed this with the NBI filed this with the DOJ.
Objection, compound,
No,
Your Honor. That's a
no
compound
question, Your Honor. That was just a statement.
No
Counsel,
question eh.
Your Honor, a
Is laying
statement.
the basis for a question. Go to your question, counsel.
Sir, the NBI, of course you're from the NBI, is under the Department of Justice.
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, we can take judicial notice of that. We
Your
cannot-
Honor, if I'm on cross, Your Honor.
I know, but there are things that
No.
need not be
Your Honor,
discussed.
please.
Can I, Your Honor?
Your Honor, please.
Counsel, let's give him some latitude.
second-
Much obliged, Your Honor, much
Although we
obliged.
can't take judicial notice of that, it's part of his cross-examination.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. The Secretary of Justice is meanwhile the head of the DOJ, correct?
Yes, sir.
It's the Secretary of Justice exercises control and supervision over the NBI.
Yes, but even
No,
without...
no more questions.
The witness
Yes
is
or no,
answering.
Mr. Witness? If you know.
Can you repeat, sir?
Mr. Witness?
The Secretary of Justice exercises control and supervision over the NBI. Yes or no?
We are under, sir. But we're independent.
Yes.
So you do not know.
Oh, Your Honor, that's argumentative. So
Sir,
you
are
do
you-
not know?
All right, Your Honor. Are you aware of Book 4, Chapter 8,
Oh.
Supervision and Control of the Admin Code?
Your
Section
Honor.
39. Your Honor, I have no
Your Honor.
question yet.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Section
Counsel for the
39.
prosecutor, let the counsel for respondent finish his question.
Yes, Your Honor.
Section 39 thereof, Secretary's authority. The Secretary shall have the supervision and control over the bureaus, offices, and agencies under him. Supervision and control. Sir, my question is this. Is the NBI, the National Bureau of Investigation, under a bureau under the Department of Justice?
Yes, sir.
Tama naman talaga eh. Oo.
And sir,
Yes.
the President has control over all executive departments. correct?
Oo, kagaya ng DOJ.
The DOJ is one of those executive departments, correct?
Yes, sir.
Oo.
And the current President is Ferdinand Marcos Jr., correct?
We agree to that. That's judicial notice.
Your Honor, please.
Kaya nga, di ba?
Yes or
There's
no?
no other
Yes, sir.
president. We
Oh,
only
he
have one
answered all.
Eh,
president.
yung pinagtatalunan nila eh, above the NBI, eh, di DOJ, di ba? Sino bang above ng DOJ? Eh, di yung presidente. Di ba? Ayan na nga yung tinuturo niya. Pilit na pinagtatakpan, pero alam naman na natin lahat yun eh. Di ba?
Already asked and answered.
The head of the executive branch is President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., correct?
Oo, di ba?
Yes, sir.
The very same Ferdinand Marcos Jr., who you said was an offended party in the case against Vice President Duterte.
Yes, sir.
So, in
Oo,
other words,
bakit ano?
the NBI
Kasi sabi niya
investi-
kanina, base sa investigation eh, walang attach kanina, di ba? Ibig sabihin, merong utos talaga ng presidente. Di ba? Na talagang i-pursue.
and filed the complaint, the DOJ directed the investigation and will determine whether the case should proceed to court, and the alleged offended party, President Marcos, is the constitutional head of the executive branch,
Objection.
exercising control over both the DOJ and the NBI.
Your Honor, objection
I
to
withdraw.
that.
I withdraw.
The ground is the ground is.
I withdraw.
Your Honor, it's even more compound question
Nothing to
asking
object to.
several
Withdraw,
subject
Your Honor.
matters.
Withdraw.
Counsel, move on.
Yari.
Sir, you
Lago.
testified earlier that you investigated the Vice President in relation to the press briefing that she conducted on November 23, 2024.
Yes, sir.
This investigation by the NBI Cybercrime Division was started after the conduct of the November 23, 2024 press briefing of the Vice President, correct?
Yes, sir.
So basically, to put it simply, the investigation was done after the supposed incident on November 23, 2024.
The same day, sir.
The same day, but after.
Oh, Your Honor, the same day then after.
Same,
How
not
can it be
responsive. Your
Counsel,
Honor.
clarify your question.
Same day,
The
same day.
investigation was done after, later than, the supposed incident on November 23, 2024.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
You mean to say later that day?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because how can you investigate something that hasn't happened yet?
Correct.
Yes, Your Honor.
Please proceed.
Sir, you're not one of the participants of the press conference on November 23, 2025, correct?
Yes, sir.
So you do not have personal knowledge about what transpired during that press briefing, correct?
It was live streamed, sir.
You did not watch that live stream, correct? In
It was-
real time.
Yes, sir.
You only acquired knowledge about it when you started investigating later that day.
Yes, sir.
You also do not have personal knowledge of the alleged threats made by the Vice President during that press conference. Press briefing, sorry.
After the press briefing, sir.
You only acquired knowledge about it when you started investigating.
Yes, sir.
You also do not have personal knowledge of the alleged assassin that was allegedly hired by the Vice President.
It came to my knowledge upon...
Personal knowledge, sir.
Personal
No, sir.
knowledge lang eh.
Now, during your testimony yesterday, you mentioned that
Oh,
during
di
your
ba?
investigation on the November 23, 2024 press briefing conducted by the Vice President, you preserved a copy of said press briefing through open source investigation, correct?
Preserve a copy through Open Broadcast Software Studio.
Okay, thank you for the correction. One of the videos that you were able to preserve in relation to your investigation is the screen recording of the November 23, 2024 press briefing conducted by the Vice President, right?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, may I move that the very same USB be unsealed and shown the by the prosecutor's Exhibit P-4-10 be unsealed and shown the witness.
Counsel for the prosecutor, so instructed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Wait ka na po. Wait lang.
November 20.
This is Exhibit P-4-10, I believe. Your Honor, may I request that he unseal the USB and that it be allowed to be played?
Which
Yan,
part,
dyan
Counsel?
makikita.
Your Honor, we will play various parts of the, not the whole, for
Oh,
the,
di ba? Yung
as
mga
the-
hindi buo.
That's what I was worried about.
Yes, Your Honor.
Kasi ang nangyari, chinap-chap nila yung video. Ngayon, pinabubuksan yung USB at panonoorin yung video na nabuo. Merong mga part ng video na hindi niya binanggit at hindi niya pinakita diyan sa pangalawang araw ng impeachment. Di ba? At ngayon, makikita natin kung kabuuan ng video na hindi niya naman in-investigate. Yung baga, sinapchap nila putol-putol. Yung mga nabanggit ng prosecutor kahapon, puro putol-putol ang video. Hindi nila lahat pinakita kahapon. Kaya ito po, panonoorin nila ngayon yung buong video na hindi lang si Vice President ang nag-appear dun. Hindi lang. Dito nyo
We
makikita.
understood
Hindi
by
lang.
the faces of the honorable members of
At
the court.
hindi lang
So,
yung sinasabi nilang assassin, nagalit, at nagbanta, hindi lang yun ang video ron Meron pang iba.
we will just
Play parts.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mga
of it.
part,
And you
yung mga
identified,
ibang
I
part
presume, the
na talaga
time
hindi
stamp.
Yes, we have,
pinakita.
Your Honor. I will get to that.
Witness may open the seal.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah,
Counsel
inopen
for
na,
the
di ba?
prosecutor
Kaya
is
galing sa
instructed
kanya yan,
to,
ha? Galing sa
accompany
kanya yan.
counsel, one of the counsels for the respondent,
Mo.
in the tech booth to make sure that it's the same USB being presented.
For the record, Your Honor, the witness is opening the prosecution's Exhibit P-4-10, Your Honor. This is the video dated November 23, 2024.
Oo, tama.
I have unsealed the flash drive, sir.
Counsel this with understanding, okay, very much like yesterday, that this USB will again be sealed and signed by both parties.
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, may request that this be played. Here, brother. Sorry.
Counsel for the prosecutors, kindly accompany a representative from the counsel of the respondent to the tech booth to make sure that the same USB to be played. Kindly just guide us through, Counsel Attorney Narvasa, as regards to timestamps.
Thank you, Your Honor. I will.
Please don't forget your promise that it's not going to be the whole 2 hours.
Yes, Your Honor.
Waiting.
Senator Judge Pia Cayetano, what is your pleasure, ma'am?
Yes. If it's possible, Mr. President, if our secretariat can install a monitor here because magkaka-stiff neck na po ako watching this. And it really doesn't look nice that I'm slouched there looking this way. So, and then this one here is a little bit, not for videos, but for the copies of affidavit, it's quite difficult. So if they can put one here,
Secretariat.
the others want another, but I can speak for those in the front row we would like to request. Thank you.
The clerk of court, rather, is instructed to kindly install a TV monitor in front of the tables of the counsel for the parties instead of at the witness stand. Both sides. Underneath the table of the counsel for the parties, Senator Judge Pia. Counsel, for the record and for reference, kindly identify the timestamp that you will be playing. I presume in chronological order.
Your Honor, for the record, we are showing the witness a part of the video marked as the prosecution's Exhibit P-4-10. first video, the timestamp around 0001:27 to 0002:20 of the November 23, 2023 press briefing as contained in the video that you identified yesterday, sir. Your Honor, may we ask that the video be played at those specific timestamps?
I did an apology. And then, ang sabi po nila, I just have to do an MR. And I did an MR, but they did not rule on it. And then suddenly they have an order transferring me. When ang nauna naman na order ng final ng lawyers namin was an MR to lift that order of contempt. Because they said that was the procedure. If they were not able to rule on that, how were they able to come up with an order, to transfer me to the women's correctional in the dead of the night? I mean, bakit ganun? Wala na bang rights yung mga tao? They just go to your room and then just get... Wala, bakit ba? I don't understand.
Your Honor, may I ask that the video be stopped? Sir, do you know who that is in the video that you identified?
Attorney Sulaika, as far as I remember, sir.
And Attorney Zulaika, as far as you remember, Attorney Zulaika is who in relation to the Vice President? You may answer not a yes or no question.
As far as I remember, she is the COS.
COS meaning Chief of Staff,
Chief of
right?
Staff.
And she is there in that video because she was cited in contempt by the House of Representatives, correct? If you're aware, you're the investigator.
Yes yan. Alam niya
Prior
yan.
to the...
Sir, my question again.
Yes or no, yes or
About to
no.
answer. Witness was in the process of answering.
Prior to the scene, I have no personal knowledge, but based on her statement during the video, I think it was mentioned.
So you didn't investigate the things that happened prior to the scene, correct? Sir,
We have
yes or no?
We have investigated, sir.
You
No.
didn't investigate.
I did, sir. That's why there's an
Diba?
October 18, sir.
So what happened before that? If you investigated,
I
what
only
happened?
say I don't have personal knowledge, sir, because
Sir.
I'm not present during that time, sir.
Witness is not responsive. The question was, what happened prior to this video, this particular clip of the video?
So, anong ginawa nyo?
Given that you investigated the
Nung
incident,
makita
as you
nyo yan,
said.
di ba?
As far as I remember, there is a hearing in the House of Representatives.
What committee, sir?
I can't remember the committee, sir.
What happened, sir?
Good government. Good government.
COS was cited in contempt, sir.
By who, sir?
So, yun.
I can't remember the
Napaamin
exact,
ka
sir.
rin.
But you investigated. I withdraw, Your Honor.
So, bakit?
Can we play, let me show you timestamps around 002832 to 002933. This is the same prosecution's exhibit P-4-10. That is the video you identified yesterday. Your Honor, may we request that that video be played?
Pero hindi ako lalabas. Hindi ako lalabas.
Please, pwede mong tanong.
And sorry, just
Okay.
Jason, if I may.
Sorry. Go ahead.
So after you push back attorney, they left the room, no? Tama ba? Did I appreciate that, that detail accurately?
Oh, because I think alam ko naman nila na mali yung ginagawa nila. You know, for people in the dead of the night. What is that? It's sort of, di ba, official business hour. Because hindi naman po ako criminal eh. I am not a criminal. I am...
Ito yung yung talagang oras na nahihirapan na si Sulaika. Nagsusuka na nga eh. Kaya, di ba, nahihilo at nagsusuka na. Tapos ang init pa, walang aircon. Itiniming pa na talagang walang aircon ng House of the Crocodile. Di ba? Yan, talagang pinahirapan si Sulaika dyan. Kaya yan yung naging root cause kung bakit nagalit si Vice President Inday Sara. Dahil pinahirapan nila yung tao niya. Di ba?
Already here in their facility. I have assured them already that I will
Ang
attend.
init pa dyan.
They're
Grabe.
leaving on Monday. So why will they treat me like that?
Walang aircon.
So that's why I said I want my lawyer. I want my lawyer.
Stop, please. Sir, did you consider this in making your evaluation in the revised affidavit of investigation dated February 10, 2025?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
So,
Now let
di
me
ba?
show you
O, ano
timestamps
nangyari?
around
Bakit?
003305 to 003432 of the November 23, 2023 press briefing as contained in the video that you identified yesterday, the prosecution's exhibit P-4-10. Your Honor, may we request that the video be played?
You're online, ma'am. Go ahead, ma'am. Go ahead.
Sorry. Alam mo, I would not have pushed that there by myself if I did not feel that I was being threatened. My life is being threatened. And I'm sure you saw in the hearing that my back hurts. I cannot parang lift everything. I cannot. But dahil natakot ako, I feared for my life, I really pushed that by myself. Because hindi lang to harassment. This is really a threat to my life. Bigla
Ayan ba ang kabayaran ng mga maleta? Tanong dyan, di ba? Kumbaga nakaano sila dyan, nakatiba-tiba sila ng maleta. Ayan ang iyan yung accomplishment ng ng House of Crocodile na yan. Kaya siguro sila nakatanggap ng mga mali-maleta. Grabe, di ba?
upon you in the middle of the night. Huh? How is that done? Isn't that a threat to my life? Alam nila na I'm sick. I have said that repeatedly when the doctor came here.
Stop. Thank you. Sir, did you investigate the threats to Attorney Zulaika's life?
Oh, yan. Sige,
we need
tanong
a
dyan
complaint
yan.
for this one. That's why
Yes or no, sir? Did you investigate?
we did not, because there's no
You
there's
did
no
not.
complaint.
Okay, thank you.
The moto pro.
Ang bilis, napaamin ka
sir.
ngayon, no, di ba?
Witness may be allowed to answer, Your Honor?
I had no question.
Already answered.
On the record yan.
Did you consider this
Sigurado.
part in making your evaluation in the revised affidavit?
Asked and answered. He said
This is a
yes
different
earlier.
part, Your Honor. This is a
This is a
different
different
part. Did you
Witness may
consider
answer.
this part in your evaluation in the revised affidavit of investigation dated February 10, 2025?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so despite considering these parts of the aforesaid videos, the NBI still recommended the filing of complaints for grave threats and inciting to sedition only against the Vice President. Yes?
May I qualify my answer, sir?
No, sir. Yes or no?
Yes.
There's a reason why
Sir, your counsel may ask you questions. This is my turn.
Proper
Sir?
subject matter for redirect.
So, despite
Counsel,
considering these parts of the videos shown to you, the NBI still recommended the filing of complaints for grave threats and inciting to sedition against only the Vice President.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Napaamin ka
in
rin.
the revised affidavit of investigation dated February 10, 2025, in page 15, paragraph 40 thereof, it is stated there, and I quote, "We unanimously believe that Vice President Duterte may be held liable for grave threats defined and penalized under Article 282 of the Revised Penal Code and inciting to sedition defined and penalized under Article 142 of the Revised Penal Code in relation to RA 10175 or the Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012. You see that, sir, right?
Yes, sir.
This conclusion was reached by you together with other affiants of the revised affidavit of investigation dated February 10, 2025, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, sir, you mentioned that you're not a lawyer, right?
Asked and answered.
Asked and answered.
To date,
Go on,
we are
counsel.
are you aware if any court has convicted the Vice President for grave threats over what transpired on November 23, 2024?
As far as I know, not yet, sir.
Not yet.
As far as you
Your
know.
Honor,
Mr. Witness, as far as you know, no.
No, sir.
Proceed, counsel.
To date, thank you, Your Honor. To date, are you aware if any court has convicted the Vice President for inciting to sedition over what transpired on November 23, 2024?
No on my personal knowledge, sir.
Thank you. But you're the complainant, right?
Argumentative, Your Honor.
I was just asking.
Sustained.
Asked and answered. Argumentative. Did you withdraw your question? Improper.
Attached to the revised affidavit of investigation, which you identified and submitted to the DOJ and the Committee on Justice, is your affidavit of transcription of the press conference on November 23, 2024. I am showing you this now. For the record, sir, Your Honor, I will show the... Can you check? Sir, please take a look. Can you please say it in for the record? This is your affidavit of transcription.
Yes, sir. This is a photocopy of my affidavit of transcription, sir.
Transcript, this refers to the press conference on November 23, 2024.
Yes, sir.
You signed this on December 20, 2024.
Yes, sir.
Sir, please take a look at your paragraph 2. Let's read it together. In relation to the ongoing investigation, the undersigned was tasked to transcribe the screen-recorded video of the press conference of Vice President Sara Duterte on 23 November 2024, which was saved on a DVD. You read that, sir?
Yes, sir.
On paragraph 3 thereof, let's read it together. Undersigned transcribed the video mentioned above which resulted in a CCD transcript hereto attached.
Yes,
You
sir.
read that, sir? And 4, I hereby certify that the above-mentioned digital evidence has been faithfully transcribed and that has not been edited, altered, or changed in any way. Did you read that, sir?
Yes, sir.
And I am, on number 5, paragraph 5, I am executing this affidavit to attest to the truth of the foregoing facts and circumstances and for whatever legal intent and purpose it may serve.
Yes,
Did
sir.
you read that, sir?
Yes, sir.
These statements of yours, this affidavit of yours, these were all done under oath, correct?
Yes, sir.
And you were offered as an expert in digital forensic examination with a whopping 2 weeks of training. Do you confirm that that transcription of the screen-recorded video of the press conference of VP Sara Duterte on the 23 November 2024 has been faithfully transcribed?
I don't remember that I was introduced as expert, but a competent witness, sir.
Okay, sir, but my question is,
Oh.
the press conference of VP Sara Duterte, the transcription of the screen-recorded video of the press conference of VP Sara Duterte on 23 November 2024 was faithfully transcribed by you.
Yes, sir.
Sir, attached to this affidavit is the transcript, correct? Can you please take a look?
Yes, sir.
And Your Honor, may I ask again that the video, parts of the video be played of the press conference on November 23, 2024. Let's go through it together, sir. Where's the timestamps? First, let's go to around timestamp 00446. Your Honor, may I request that the video be played? Sir, please.
Steps after this order, are you going to file, are you going to trigger na po ba, ma'am, the filing?
I am not leaving this room. I am here in the House of Representatives detention facility for 5 days until the hearing on Monday. Nobody just come in here and demand to transfer me in the middle of the night. I have my rights. I am
Okay,
not
ma'am.
of any crime. I am not leaving this room.
Stop.
Okay, yun lang po, ma'am.
You heard that, sir? Do you want to repeat it?
I heard it, sir.
You heard it. Sir, in the first, you see also where that part is? Can you see it?
Start with the question with Red Mendoza, sir.
Okay, after, the Zuleika Lopez. Did you hear that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Mr. Witness, kindly speak to the mic.
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
You heard, she said, I am not leaving this room. I am a detainee here. Here, House of Representatives detention facility for 5 days until the hearing on Monday. That is the first sentence, sir. My question is this. Does your transcript have the words a detainee?
Can you repeat the video, sir?
Okay, let's do it. Please repeat, please play for the video
Mike is
again, please.
instructed to kindly play the video timestamp identified by counsel for respondent.
Are you going to trigger na po ba, ma'am, the filing?
I am not leaving this room. I am here in the House of Representatives detention facility for 5 days.
That part that the detainee is inaudible. The only I heard. That's
You
why.
heard the, correct?
Yes.
Are the words or the sounds the there?
Here.
Here.
Yes.
Here. Okay. Please play. How about the last part of the paragraph? She said, I have my rights. I am not accused of any crime. I am not leaving this room. Does your paragraph in your transcript have the word accused after not?
Can you play the video, sir?
Speak to
Please play the
microphone,
video
please.
again.
Speak to the microphone.
Thank you, sir. Instructed to play
Wala
the video.
yata,
Witness is
ah.
instructed to speak to the mic.
Demand to transfer me in the middle of the night. I have my rights. I am
Okay,
not
ma'am.
accused of any crime. I am not leaving this room.
More? Play, please.
Okay po, ma'am. Yun lang po, ma'am. Thank you po, ma'am.
Wait. Back.
Any other question?
0446, please.
I'm sorry, ma'am, kasi I understand, ma'am. Ma'am, this is my last question, and I'm very much sorry. I'm so triggered na po ba, ma'am, sa filing?
I am not leaving this room. I am here in the House of Representatives detention facility for 5 days until the hearing on Monday. Nobody can just come in here and demand to transfer me in the middle of the night. I have my rights. I am
Okay,
not
ma'am.
accused of any crime. I am not leaving this room.
Oh,
Stop.
Okay po, ma'am.
Is the word
Kinulong
accused in your transcript?
What I heard is root, sir,
The root.
of any crime.
The root of any crime.
Yes, sir.
Let's play 001238. Can you please go to 001238?
Personal?
Sinabi nila sa iyo, yung contempt. Diba? Sinabi nila sa iyo, isip namin yung contempt. Ipagos mo yung akat.
Sabi nila, sa akin, if you notice it earlier in the hearing, sinuspend po ng Chairman Chua yung
Wait.
yung
Stop, please.
Your Honor, please. Now, I'm now
So,
registering my
huli
objection
na
as
eh.
to the relevance, Your Honor, please. If I may explain, Your Honor, of this line of questioning, Your Honor, please, if I may.
Counsel may explain his objection.
Your Honor, please. This witness already identified the video containing the contents of that press conference on
yung salitang si Chua ng ang pangalan. Dapat inimbestigahan din nila yun. Ngayon, hindi naging patas at lumalabas dito, hindi naging patas ang mga affidavit na nilalabas niya. Di ba? Yung investigasyon ng witness nyo. Ganyan po nangyari. Pinutol-putol ninyo ang video. Tapos yun yung pinakita ninyo at yun yung pinagdiinan nyo na lumalabas na assassin ni Inday Sara, di ba? Ni Vice President. Pinutol-putol. Tapos ngayon eto, lumabas na nga yung mga buong video na talaga naman sa affidavit sinuri nila. Sinuri ni attorney CJ.
November 23, 2024. And the counsel is now confronting
Lumalabas nga may ang kagagawan dito si Chua May pagkasala rin na rin
this witness whether there are minuscule portions of the 2-hour video like detainee, accused, whether this appear in the transcription. Now the question, the basis for the objection is irrelevant.
Hindi
How can it be
kasi.
relevant? How can it be
Siyempre naman, palalabasin naman natin kung bakit na-trigger ang galit ni Vice President Inday Sara. Di ba? Yun yung yung talagang kabuuan ng investigasyon. Yung pinapakita nyo, yung mga galit lang ni Vice President Inday Sara, yun lang ang pinapakita nyo. Siyempre, kailangan rin naman mapakinggan ang panig ni Vice President Inday Sara kung bakit na-trigger siya doon sa mga pinagsasabi niya sa video yun, di ba? Yun yung pinagtatakpan mo ngayon na malamang at sa malamang ay utos na rin ng presidente. Di ba? High DOJ, di ba? Yung pinakamataas sa DOJ. Sino ba? Sino ba yung chief executive, di ba? Di ba? Executive, kumbaga executive agency lang naman, yung DOJ. Kasama niya sa executive tao niya. Diyan nga pinatinuturo ng ng investigasyon na yan. Hindi lang sa inyo at hindi lang dapat sa inyo mapunta at pabor sa inyo. Kayo diyan sa prosecutor. Alam naman natin na gusto nyong patalsigin si Inday Sara. Kaya yung mga video niya lang ang ikinakabit nyo diyan sa investigasyon na yan. 'Di ba? Pwede na sorpresa ka ngayon. At yan ang malaking aray mo. Kaya aray ka ng aray kanina.
relevant, assuming but not conceding that these two minuscule words, detainee and accused, are not reflected in the transcript, when in fact this witness said he investigated not only on the basis of the transcript, but on the basis of the video that he himself viewed. What's the relevance?
Overruled part of cross to
Relevant
test
ba
the
yun?
accuracy and the
Grabe.
truthfulness of the
Hindi yan
witness so far
relevant.
as his transcription of the video is concerned.
Thank you.
Counsel may proceed.
Thank you. Please play again 001238.
Sinabi nila sa iyo. Para mag-self yung content. Di ba sinabi nila sa iyo, namin yung content.
Sabi niya, sa akin, you-notice earlier during the hearing, di ba? Sinuspend po ng Chairman Chua yung
Oo, di ba?
session. Tapos,
Joel Chua.
sinayad po ako ni Congressman Castro.
Franz Castro.
Then after that, nag-rule sila. Tapos, sinuspend niya. Tapos, lumapit po sila. Nag-hadap sila. And then, they called my lawyer. And then, told him na
So, anong ibig sabihin niya? Di ba? Sinilent contempt nyo yung tao. Tapos pinahirapan nyo. Di ba? Human rights yan ang ginagawa ninyo. Di ba? Yan ang yan yung dapat na maintindihan natin. Kung bakit na-trigger talaga.
So sabi ko, so lumapit ako and I really apologize. I said, that letter to the Commission on Audit was really a position of the agency. It is our stand. Like all, di ba? Like,
Di pinatawa,
meron ka
no?
points na gusto mo i-raise. We respectfully parang raised our points to the Commission on Audit. Alam ko, hindi naman po yung mali kasi that was our right as an agency. Because there was an ongoing audit investigation. Pero hindi naman namin kinukuha.
Narinig mo ba? Narinig mo? Did you hear the Vice President speaking?
I don't hear.
Can you please play again?
Mr. Kalilum, you're reminded, please answer
I don't hear,
through the
sir.
microphone.
Can you please play it again?
MR, let it go. So we filed our MR, they did not rule on it, but suddenly they were able to come out with an order ruling to transfer me to the Women's Correctional.
Hindi. Sinabi nila sa iyo. Para mag-self yung content. Di ba sinabi nila
There. Did you hear that?
There are sounds, but I can't distinguish the words.
Can you play it again?
Your Honor, ask and answer it. What's the point?
Okay, withdrawn, Your Honor. No further questions.
No further questions
are
for
we
this
done?
witness. On cross, counsel, do you have redirect?
Of course, Your Honor, please, for the utter failure
I
of
was hoping you wanted. Yes,
for the
please
utter
continue.
failure of the respondent to
Counsel,
debate.
before I recognize
Yan, hanggang dito na lamang po mga kababayan at mga kapads press. At syempre, napakinggan po natin ang balitaktakan at pagtatalo ng bawat abogado na siya namang talagang nakakapangindig balahibo sa mga pinaggagawa nila. Lalo na itong si Joel Chua, Franz Castro. Sila ang mga salarin. Sila yung mga syempre, nung usong yun hindi pa nabubulgar. Hindi pa po nabubulgar ang mali-maletang pera. Ngayon, ano ba ang kapalit ng mga yan? Di ba? Umatin at umupo ka nga lang dyan sa Quadcom eh. Di ba? Nabalitaan na ayon sa aligasyon ng ng 18 Marines umupo ka lang sa Quadcom pag congressman ka, may matatanggap ka na. Diba? Lalo na pala yung mga high profile dyan sa Quadcom na yan. Mga high profile na talagang umupo sa harapan. Yung mga nakahilera sa unahan ay yung mga harapan. Kahilera ni Akop, 'di ba? Mga kahilera nila. Kahilera nila nila barbers, 'di ba? Oh. Yan yung mga yung sa justice good government. Sino ba yung mga nakahilera diyan? 'Di ba si Joel Chua? Tapos kinontempt ni Franz Castro. Yan po yung araw na yan na kasagsagan ng maleta. Yan po. Kaya hanggang dito na lamang po at kung hindi ka pa nakapag-subscribe, please subscribe my channel para lagi kang updated sa bawat upload ko. Maraming salamat po.